Aurobindo Mira is my refuge. Om Anandamayi Chaitanyamayi Satyamayi Parame. Namaste. Good morning. Vande Matram. Welcome all of you. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic on our Lord. The topic will be Lord's birthday celebration. The topic of discussion for this glorious morning will be on the topic Lord's birthday celebration. As we know, Sri Aurobindo's birthday falls on 15th August. So, of course, we will stress upon our celebration and details and our type of celebration considering his Pondicherry life and Pondicherry stay. Very interesting topic, very topic, almost oft inquired topic. People celebrate, people revere, they respect, they adore, they do think of, they decide how the things were going on when Sri Aurobindo's celebration, birthday celebration was there. So today we are going to discuss some topic on this part one, of course. Part one of this topic is on celebration of Lord Sri Aurobindo's birthday, and exclusively in Pondicherry. So mother has a very nice observation, nice message on Sri Aurobindo. Sri Aurobindo is constantly among us and reveals to those who are ready to see and hear him. The beautiful message given by mother on Sri Aurobindo. So people feel that Sri Aurobindo is now not in physical body. They feel something like he's somewhere, or his only glimpse they get. So on this message, mother clarifies Sri Aurobindo is constantly among us and reveals himself to those who are ready to see and hear him. The condition is that he will reveal himself. There is no doubt of it. So the condition that we have to be ready to see and hear him. Sri Aurobindo has not left us. There is assurance given to mother, as mother has quoted. Sri Aurobindo has assured us he will be among us. He will be the first supramental being, the forerunner of a divine multitude. Sri Aurobindo is quoted as the, of course, son of strength, O strong forerunner, the incarnation, the man, the avatar of the future. See, so many ways Sri Aurobindo has been described by mother. So finally, mother quotes, who can understand Sri Aurobindo? He is as vast as the universe. His teachings are limitless. So before going to the topic, a couple of things we will discuss here on Sri Aurobindo's own wordings. We will try to discuss here. I suddenly received a command from above. Sri Aurobindo, before going to Pondicherry, before starting, just while he was preparing, just while the starting period from Chandannagar to Pondicherry, Sri Aurobindo quotes, I suddenly received a command from above in a voice well known to me in the three words. Only three words were there. This was the command. It was from above. Go to Chandannagar. This was the very, of course, very admirable command. Go to Chandannagar. In 10 minutes or so, I was in the boat for Chandannagar. So Chandannagar, Sri Aurobindo started his journey, initial journey to Chandannagar. So next, Sri Aurobindo, very beautiful observation is there. In 1925, in a conversation with fellow sadhakas regarding Sri Aurobindo's departure from Kolkata, Suresh Chakrabarti said, he did not think even for a moment about Karma Yogin, papers, articles, politics, party, wife, house, nothing. Simply went away. Because this was the three-word command, go to Chandannagar. Immediately he left Calcutta and went to Chandannagar. Then another very interesting observation. Sri Aurobindo seemed to think for a few seconds, then said, I shall go to Chandranagar. Rambabu, a member of the Dharma and Karma Yogin staff, said, just now. Sri Aurobindo replied, just now, this very moment. Just imagine how the command was respected and how he started for Chandranagar. And about the Pondicherry, Sri Aurobindo also quotes one very beautiful message. I need some place of refuge. I need some place of refuge in which I can complete my yoga unassailed and built up other souls around me. So the purpose is to I want to seek I want some place of refuge. The purpose of the refuge, the place is that to seek refuge is that can complete my yoga unassailed. And second condition, to build up other souls around me. It seems to me that Pondicherry is the place appointed by those who are beyond. Just imagine how beautifully before coming Sri Aurobindo has quoted here. Then we'll go for the next thing we'll hear. We have known he was staying in Shankar Chettiar's house from 4th April 1910 to September 1910. He was staying in that Shankar Chettiar street. We have seen. Sri Aurobindo reached the shore of Pondicherry on board the duplex at 4 a.m. on 4th April 1910. Got down at with Vijayakant and made straight for Shankar Chetty's house in Kompoti Street. The persons who escorted, the person who escorted Sri Aurobindo to Shankar Chetty's house were Srinivas, then Subramanyam Bharati, Suresh Chandra Chakravarti, and Shankar Chetty. All these four were there. They were accompanying, they were escorting Sri Aurobindo to Chetty's house. Sri Aurobindo lived incognito for 6 months in that house. Already we have discussed from 4th April 1910 to September 1910. Oh divine master, I bow to thee. Then we'll come for another couple of things. Sri Aurobindo's one writing to Motilal, I want to quote it here. 15th August is usually a turning point or a notable day for me personally, either in sadhana or life. Sri Aurobindo's writing on this 15th August, it is of course his birthday, we know. And on that day, by his will, by the divine will, this independence of India took place on the same day. Here in the course, 15th August is usually a turning point or a notable day for me personally, either in sadhana or life. Indirect only for others, maybe, but directly he is involved. It is a great day for him, the great type to achievement. This is the notification. This time it has been very important for me. My subjective sadhana concentrates and stresses upon his sadhana. My subjective sadhana may be said to have received its final seal and something like in its consummation by a prolonged realization and dwelling in Parabrahman for many hours. This was the thing. Before coming, of course, Sri Aurobindo has quoted, mine was the side door entry into the spiritual life. Sri Aurobindo also, about Pondicherry, Sri Aurobindo has quoted, it is my cave of tapasya. Since then, egoism is dead. No, there is no chance, no place for egoism. For all in me, except the Ananya Atma. This is the thing which was revered, which was only stressed upon. No, nothing for ego. The no place for ego. The physical self which awaits one further realization before it is entirely liberated from the occasional visitings or external touches of the old separated existence. Sri Aurobindo's his autobiographical notes, it is there. So we'll come to the picture on 15th occasion, that birthday celebration and all of the Lord. We'll couple of notes, couple of occasions, examples we'll give here. 15th August 1912, Pondicherry. On 15th August, Sri Aurobindo's birthday was celebrated. This is the bright point we are hinting at. This was the point of discussion today. On 15th August in 1912, of course, his Lord's birthday was celebrated. Some local people, Sada, Petrus, David, and 4 others. Besides, the members of the house took part in the celebration. Very limited. Members of the house, 4 people, plus these Sada, Petrus, and David, they took part. Sri Aurobindo sat in a chair in the outer veranda of the new house, and all those who had come passed one by one in front of him. Some sweets were distributed. This was the story of that picture. This was written Life of Sri Aurobindo in page number 175, 5th edition. O Lord, thou art our safeguard, our only happiness. Thou art the splendid light, our pure love, our hope, our strength. Then comes the next occasion. This is 15th August 1913. It is in Pondicherry. That is also a one point of disgust. Something was there, something wrong happened there. Of course, it is for the divine. Who can understand divine and who can comment upon divine? This is the divine will, and the divine is taking care of all. On 15th August 1913 was celebrated in the Mission Street House. That this room initially was there in 12 and it is changed. Mission Street House. Sri Aurobindo was not well on the day. I have already spoken of this. Was the something, some fever was there. He had a fever, but he came out and sat on the veranda. All those who had come passed before him. Moni had composed a Bengali poem which he read. Moni, that Bengali poem was read. Sri Aurobindo liked it and gave him a garland. So this is the way it was celebrated. It was Life of Sri Aurobindo, 5th edition, on page 176. It is written, May peace be with all. So this was the message. And with this fever and all, he had the galactic celebration on that day, brilliant celebration. So we'll go for the another 1914. Directly we'll switch over to 1914, when actually mother's arrival was there. This was a great day. On 29th March 1914 at around 3:30 p.m. the mother met Sri Aurobindo at Rue Francois Martin Street. Her age was at that time was 37. Mother, who can measure the divine age? Who can know? Because she is a mother. Of course, in the beginning, whenever and wherever there was possibility of manifesting a ray of consciousness, I was there. So I am here till the last man is transformed. I have not left anybody. I am here in the active stage. So anyway, physically she was at 37. Paul Richard and the mother remained in Pondicherry. Sri Aurobindo was persuaded to start a philosophical magazine in order to give to the world his grand synthesis and yogic experience in terms of rational exposition. So he was requested to bring out the magazine so that this world will have a glimpse, they will be guided. And moreover, Sri Aurobindo has written that it was the purpose to do the intense sadhana so that some spiritual message can be distributed and some souls will be there and being around him, being guided by him. It was decided to start the review, and this was called Arya. On the 15th August, Sri Aurobindo's birthday, it was celebrated. So this was the always more light, more beauty, more truth. This is the expectation. The next one will go when asked if this year about celebrating 15th August, Sri Aurobindo said, what is the significance of 15th? Sri Aurobindo was asked, what is the significance? When cast whistle with about the celebration, Sri Aurobindo quotes, what is the significance of 15th? I want to make it an ordinary as any other day. What has it to do with the stomach? It has an inner significance, and if there is a way of celebrating it in a fitting manner, I have no objection. But I don't like the sort of vital manifestation on that day after taking a new turn in yoga, because I am in yoga already. Vital celebration is not at all necessary. So it is by living the truth that we can celebrate it. The truth is the foundation of eternity. In a silent adoration, I contemplate thee. So again, 15th August 1924. So celebration of the birthday. The veranda was he sat decorated with jasmine garlands, we know, with lotuses also, and brought from a long distance. He came at 9:15 at the morning, again at 4 o'clock, then in the afternoon. In the afternoon, he remained silent for 10 or 15 minutes, then spoke. The 30 or 35 minutes he spoke. At 6:30 in the evening, sitting, she held unusual questions about the life work were asked. The number of disciples who were present were between 30 to 20 to 25. So may all beings be happy in the peace of thy illumination. Thank you. Vande Mataram.